What's up, everybody? My name is Vince. Welcome to the channel. And today, I gotta tell you, I'm a little excited because we've gotten word that DeWALT has some new 12-volt offerings. It's their new Extreme line of tools. Are they gonna be more compact? Are they gonna be more powerful? Well, today we're gonna take a look. And it's coming right up. I will say this much. Pictures on the DeWALT website are a little tough to come by. Let's go over some stats and what they're saying here. This is the DCD701B. This is the Extreme 12-volt max brushless 3/8 cordless drill driver. Tool only. Okay, it's saying that this drill is ideal for precision applications like drilling small pilot holes. It can also accept up to a 1/2-inch spade bit at only 5.97 inches long. It is packed to perform with a 2-speed transmission. Also features a bright LED position light on the foot to illuminate work areas. Let me see if we could even. So there's nowhere to buy it now. Nowhere. We're sorry. Okay, because these have just been announced. Now, if we look at the features and specs, we can see here, lightweight at 1.9 pounds, tool only. It's 20% shorter. It's got a 3/8 ratcheting chuck. What other standout items are in here? Max power is 250 unit watts out. Number speeds 2. Clutch settings are 15. Max RPMs 425. And speed 2 is 1500. I have an idea. Why don't we compare this to the Atomic line? So if we pull these two side by side, we'll see that the Atomic's here. It's got a nice little picture. I will say, when it comes to the Atomic line of tools, this drill driver does make sense to me. It's very compact. Okay. It does have a plastic chuck, which makes it seem a little bit on the cheap side, but it is a 1/2-inch chuck. Now, if we pull up the stats side by side, so you'll see the difference in the tools, right? You got a 3/8 chuck on the 12, a 1/2-inch chuck. I could just call Extreme and Atomic. Clutch settings are the same. Here is the difference. You're going to have a deficit. It's a 12-volt tool of 90 unit watts out. Now, what's a unit watt out? It's a measurement that DeWALT uses, contrary to every other tool manufacturer. They pretty much use inch pounds and pound feet. When it comes to their drill drivers and such, they use the unit watt out measurement. So you'll see that the 12-volt tool will have 90 unit watts out less, okay? Can you convert unit watts out to inch pounds? The short answer is no. So what we can do here is compare these two tools to kind of give you an idea. Now, if you wanted to know how that Atomic drill driver compares to other tools, in it like a tool test raw, where you could see the two tools and you could look at them, see how they fared up against one another in real life, okay? And then you can kind of get an idea of how those unit watts out translate in a tool test or the real world tests. You can go to this video here. Where is it? Right here. Go check that out. But side by side, you'll see that in speed 1, you're going to have 25 less RPMs, okay, in speed 1. In speed 2, you're going to have 150 less RPMs. Number of speeds is 2. You got your tool height. This is the odd part to me. So tool height on the Extreme, which is a 12-volt tool, is 8.4 inches. On the Atomic, it's 7.9 inches. Tool length, though, on the Atomic is 6.3 inches compared to 5.97 inches. The Atomic tool is 2.4 pounds compared to the Extreme, the 12-volt tool's 1.9 pounds. Okay? So, I mean, because of the measurement of power, the unit watt out. The only tool we can really, on paper, can compare the new Extreme to would be another DeWALT drill driver. And if you wanted to see how that translates into the real world, like I said, go over, check that link up in your right-hand corner. But it's pretty exciting that DeWalt's going to be expanding that 12-volt platform, or creating this new 12-volt platform. Let's take a look at one of the other offerings. They're going to be offering a 3/8-inch cordless impact wrench. We don't have a picture. When it comes to impact wrenches and impact drivers, DeWalt then, instead of using the unit watt out measurement, they do use inch-pounds of torque. You can see that this 3/8-inch impact wrench, okay, a 12-volt tool, is going to be only 5.1 inches long, and it's packed to perform 1,500 inch-pounds of fastening torque and 2,400 inch-pounds of breakaway torque. I mean, 2,400 inch-pounds of breakaway torque. You're talking about 200 foot-pounds of torque? If my calculations are correct, let me know down in the there it is. They did the calculation for us right here. Take a look. 200 foot-pounds of torque. I know. I mean, I don't have a picture, but you can see tool height's 8.4 inches. It's very lightweight at 1.73 pounds. Tool length's 5.1 inches. Pretty cool. Looks compact. Pretty exciting. Now, they have a 1/4-inch cordless screwdriver. We're back to screwdriver. This has 200 unit watts out of power. It's only 4 inches long and is packed to perform as well. Packed to perform. Let's see if there's any standout. Tool height's 8.4 inches. Tool weight's 1.5 inches. Max RPM's 1,100 RPMs. Tool length's 4.8 inches. It's got that 1/4-inch quick release drop and load hex that accepts 1-inch bit tips. Pretty cool. It is 23% shorter, and it's got 25% more power. What's the double stars? Let's see what that is compared to. Using the DCB 122. 2 amp hour battery versus the 610 using DCB 120, 1.3 amp hour battery. Maximum initial battery voltage measured is 12. So we got you here. We got you. We see what you're saying. We see what you're saying. We don't necessarily agree, but we see what you're saying. So you have that cordless screwdriver offering. I got to tell you, the one that I am most excited about is the DCF 801B. Okay, this is the Extreme 12-volt max brushless 1/4-inch cordless impact driver. Okay, now why am I excited about this? It's been a while since they offered some new 12-volt tools, and maybe they put the time and work in this 12-volt platform, and I'm hoping so, to really get this impact driver to the extreme, so to speak. What's it say here? It says the 1/4-inch cordless impact driver is compact and performance packed. The cordless impact driver is ideal for precision fastening applications. I will say this. At only 5.05 inches long, it's packed to perform with 1,450 inch-pounds of torque. So, yes, it's made for precision work, but that's a lot of torque. And 3 LED lights positioned on the nose cone to illuminate work areas. Plus, it has 3-mode switch with precision drive for accuracy. I got to tell you, these numbers, no load speed, 2,850 RPMs, tool lengths 5.05 inches, tool weight 1 3/4 pounds, tool height is 8.4 inches, tool power output 1,450 inch-pounds. Now, what would be a good comparison? Okay, this is a 12-volt tool. Okay, since we have these torque specs, what would be a good tool to compare it to? Well, maybe the Milwaukee M12 Fuel Gen 2 1/4-inch impact driver. We can see the DeWalt specs here. We have the Milwaukee up on the right, and this is product number 2553-20. If you wanted to pull this up for yourself so you can do the comparison, okay? Here's the deal, okay? If we pull up the stats, you'll see that It has the Milwaukee, right, has a max speed, okay, of 3,300 RPMs. So it has more RPM than the Extreme from DeWALT. Here's the big one though. The DeWALT, okay? And this is the thing. It sounds like DeWALT is delivering on that promise of precision assembly tool with the Extreme, because yes, they have less RPM, okay, but they're delivering 1,450 inch-pounds of torque. And what does that mean? That means that you're going to be stripping out screws less. It's like a diesel truck. Okay? It would be like a diesel truck. Okay? You're putting all of that torque down. Okay? With less RPMs, you're less likely to spin those wheels or spin that driver bit in your fastener. We're talking about 1,450 inch-pounds from DeWALT. That means you're getting 150 extra inch-pounds of torque from the DeWALT. You can see right here, the M12 fuel says this tool outputs over 1,300 inch-pounds of torque. Okay? Yes, it does have superior RPMs. It's faster driving impact driver, but is it as powerful of a driving impact? I can't wait to get my hands on these new DeWALT Extreme offerings. And if you can't wait until we get our hands on these new DeWALT Extreme offerings, smash the like button down below. Okay? When the atomic tools from DeWALT became available, we pretty much were one of the first channels here on the YouTube to actually test these. We got our hands on these and tested these first. I'm going to tell you, the results were shocking. If you want to see some of them, go right here to a video. But we're going to gauge the interest in these new 12-volt offerings from DeWALT by how many likes we get on this video. If we get enough likes, if we get some interest, some comments, some likes on the video, I'm going to make sure that I put my money up and get those DeWALT 12-volt Extreme tools in-house so we can go over them, let you know how we feel about them, and maybe even put them in a tool test. And if you like the idea of us listening to what you want here on this channel, then smash the like button as well. With that, I want to say, are you excited about the new DeWALT line of tools? What do you think of the 12-volt Extreme? Leave it down in the comments section below. Listen, everybody, I appreciate every single one of you being here. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you all on the next one.
Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy. And you're here at the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, and maybe over here. See you later.